I'm sorry.
Alright, welcome back, my fellow Wranglers. We have many things to explain.
I'm sorry.
First and foremost, if you're wondering why we're here, and not where we left off last time, that's because my dipshit compatriot here fucking screwed us so hard. No lube. So he records the episode not as a recording, but as a stream. Stream isn't even functional, so it doesn't actually go up on Twitch.
I'm sorry.
So everything that we have said for the last 30 minutes has gone out the fucking window.
Which was fucking gold because, of course, it's like the first recording of the day.
Well, it's not that. Most of it is blubbering about other crap. So,
yeah, but
let's catch everybody up to where we're at now that we actually have recording going. I actually see the video on the fucking screen. Okay, number one. Why we've been gone. We've been gone because we're incompetent fools. We took a hiatus for holidays, and that got out of control. We had some personal stuff. We didn't have a vehicle. Yeah. And then we had to fight off Gundy's addiction to opioids.
No! No!
And then we had to fight my depression, and we just couldn't find a hammer big enough to take care of it. So
yeah, a hammer that covered it all at once. So it was all one thing or another, just kind of keeping us recording for a while. And I'm sorry to you that I fucked up and we have to re-explain.
That's fine. Not much has happened since last time. I will go through it. So Kirkus came to the castle. He's the elf dude in our party here. Let me show him here. Let's see. It's this guy down here, the elf dude. Yep. And he showed up looking for help from us, Liberation Army. Mm-hmm. So, like, sure, we'll go help. But the problem is the guy who is the bad guy who's here in this section of the world, his forces are too much for us to straight march on him. So we decided to get the advance party come in here and take care of it. We went through the magical elf forest. We found Vicky. Vicky's our teleportation lady. And
she was adorable as hell, by the way. She sneezes and she teleports through time and space like a little Time Lord.
Like a little Time Lord. And then we went through, found the Kobold village was empty. Met a very angry Kobold who's trying to help out his friends.
Kobolds are like little wolf people.
Little dog people, yeah.
And they kind of are like somewhere between a Wookiee and something that can actually speak.
Yeah, kinda.
Yeah, because they talk a bit like Yoda. They're like, shitty elves they are. Fucking my people over they is.
I didn't think about it that way, but okay.
Yeah, well, it is kind of what's happening. Basically, there's shit going on with the kobolds, and...
Well, the bad guy, Kawanda, I believe his name is, he's kind of a bad dude.
Hence why we called him a bad guy.
I know. I'm a little... I have to apologize. I'm still a little thrown off after having said all that shit and then now having to re-say all that shit.
Yeah. It is a problem that has now been addressed and will not happen again, as we often promised problems will never happen again.
I swear it never happens again.
I'm sorry.
Every time it happens. All right.
So
we went to the elves to help them out. They weren't having it. They're like, no, we don't like humans, fuck off. So some of the elves were like, okay, well, we still gotta save the elves. And we meet Valeria. She's a ex-Imperial soldier who betrayed her people because she didn't want to see them get massacred. Because Rossman has a weapon called the Burning Mirror. The Burning Mirror is... Well, it's a gigantic mirror that he's going to turn us into fucking... Like, when you get a magnifying lens and burn ants. He's going to do that to the rest of us.
Which, by the way, one part that I didn't, say last time... How the fuck do you move it around?
He doesn't. It's on his castle, and it's really big, and he just points it at stuff.
But isn't their world also round, or is this, like, a really, really tall castle?
No. He's just going to burn the elves down. Because their tree is not far from the fort.
So all they gotta do is just kind of, like... Burn just burn around
and because they live in a giant tree, it'll go up like kindling.
Yeah. In hindsight, probably should have devoted some time into making it fireproof.
Yeah. Well, that's elves for you. So, We escaped from the elves because they wanted to lock us up. We got out. We took Valeria with us. And we're going to go get help from the dwarves. That's where we are now. We're in the dwarf village. We're going to seek help into how to break the mirror. Mm-hmm. I am just cleaning up some of my items here. Because,
honestly, if the elves had been putting in a little bit less time into making cookies and a little bit into more, like, defense spending, you know, like America does. America! They really could have gotten some shit done.
Whatever.
They're being Switzerland, okay? In Switzerland, the only big plus...
There is nothing wrong with Swiss. I can't do a Swiss accent, I'm sorry. That was just awful.
Yeah.
That was offensive and bad and...
It's accent humor, though, so it's always forgivable.
Yeah, it's good when it's an actual accent, not like...
No, I said it's forgivable. I didn't say that it's always good. You're like, you tried. Honestly, the only big plus about being being from Switzerland is the flag. It's a big plus. I'm just gonna drink.
I don't even have words for how stupid that shit was.
I'm gonna drink some coffee and look over the top of it and just kind of condescendingly just...
Yeah. So we are here in the dwarf village now. I'm gonna gear up. Then we're going to go talk to the Lord of the Dwarves. Also here we met a green blacksmith guy, and we recruited him, sent him back to the base.
Base knowledge.
Base knowledge.
Yeah, we always have to say that. It's just kind of programmed in there now.
Alright, so this is, you know, I was telling you about how money becomes more and more important. This is where money becomes super fucking important, because it starts to get really expensive to upgrade these weapons.
You say that, but then there are just sillier games than this, where the scaling is even more ridiculous.
I mean, just look at the price, though.
Oh, yeah. There's no doubt about it.
We're up to 7,000, and all of a sudden it goes from 7,000 to 11,000. And that's where 11,000 starts to hurt.
Yeah.
11,000 starts to hurt real bad.
Because that's just an entire new magnitude of money being just ripped out of our pockets. And
considering the most I get from a battle is 1,200 maybe.
Yeah.
11,000. That's
it's a bit much.
That's some change. If you know what I'm saying. That's some Barack Obama. Some change.
Doing this for y'all.
Dropping the change.
Done. I just dropped some quarters, by the way, so I should probably pick that up. I don't know why. You always got to pick up a quarter.
Also, during our previous unrecorded episode, we'll call it the lost episode of Suikoden. We were talking about YouTubers, depression. What else we talk about?
We talked about extremely creepy people at creepy balloon people at Pizza Ranch.
Shit.
Which is really abrupt sentence right there. It's very loaded.
Yeah.
The what, where, and why is really...
You got to miss the brief balloon conversation.
Exactly, yeah.
Son of a bitch, I keep forgetting to do things.
Basically, there's a guy here in Marion, and he goes by Papa Balloon. As in,
well, he's all over the local area.
Well, yeah, not only that, but, he's also, a clown. But don't dare call him Mr. Sparkles, or he'll flip shit. Did you see the look that he gave Natalie for, saying Mr. Sparkles? He's like, don't call me that.
No, and to be perfectly honest with you, you're making this tale out to be something far more significant than I remember it being.
Really?
It's just a weird pervy dude that makes balloon animals.
You paid very little attention to him because there were some funny interactions.
It's not very jarring. It's just a dude that makes balloon animals. I'm not 100% sure what the fuck any of that matters.
Well, of course it doesn't matter. It's fucking balloon animals.
Alright, so here's the Lord of the Dwarves. He's all gruff looking.
Off McGruff. Reporting for duty.
This is actually one of these moments where you get to see the finer sides of weird people.
Such as, of course,
well, he's having the problem. Let's see. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Kawanda Rossman. That's the bad guy. That's the guy with the burning mirror. He's got a hold of the blueprint, and he's planning on burning down the forest. Huh, that's funny. I hope all the elves are killed. What a thing to say.
Fucking racist?
Besides, do you expect me to believe that one of you sluggish humans really succeeded in stealing the blueprint from us?
This guy is just a massive bigot.
So, a fellow called Kage stole the blueprint. Or Cage, if you're lame.
Or if you play, Mortal Kombat.
Yeah. So he's like, no human broke into our vault. Our vault's, like, foolproof. You can't break into our vault.
Not when you have people that can teleport through space and time. Like,
well,
it kind
we're
of
not
avoids
counting
everything.
Vicky, because Vicky isn't necessarily human. We don't know what Vicky is.
Yeah, but
But
at
a
the
guy
same
named...
time...
They're claiming that a guy named Kage stole it, right? That's the claim, is Kage stole it. Well, the cute thing is, we've met Kage before.
Yeah.
Way earlier on, when we delivered the blueprints for the burning spears, Kage is when we delivered the blueprints for us. Later on in the game, we're gonna recruit Kage. So what does that mean? It means it's truly a mercenary.
Yeah,
he works for both sides during the process of this game.
I do like characters that are like that. I don't know. Too often do we have, like, really easy to tell, good guys from bad guys. Often the line is super clear-cut, I'm gonna destroy the world, this.
Yeah, you get those maniacal, one-sided characters.
And they're really boring, because there's no character development. I'm crazy, I'm mean for the sake of being crazy and mean. And...
So here's a weird little puzzle. You gotta, like, pop these things down in a certain way to get through. Got a sunbeam crystal there.
And look at you.
Well, I've beat this game fucking 100 times, so.
Someone's gonna be like, I was on that for, like, a couple minutes.
It's not hard. It's 3 switches, so the number of possibilities is actually relatively low. Especially considering the number of spheres you have to lower is actually relatively low to begin with as well.
Yeah.
My characters are relatively good. Now, normally at this point in the game, I would have taken some time to grind out a little more money to upgrade everybody's weapons a little bit further, because I like that $11,000 fucking cash money demand is something.
Holla, get dollar.
Yeah, but for the sake of pacing and the fact that we're already like a half an hour behind schedule, I said fuck it, we'll roll out. We'll do this fine.
Yeah.
There's only a couple points in this game where you have to be at the top of your fucking equipment and load.
Or, like, where you kind of hit a wall for everything and you just, like, hope to survive?
Well, not exactly. We're going to run across one boss battle later that is 100% essential that a certain character is at a certain level and has best equipment possible.
What?
Because he has to win the battle or he dies permanently and he is gone.
That is... Good job, game developers.
It sucks because it's like... It's
Make or break.
It's one of those things that will ruin your gathering of the 108.
I mean, yeah, I guess that is our goal too, huh?
Yep. And
107 just won't do.
The very first time... Well, see, the thing is, you'll technically have 108 because he still counts as a character you had.
Yeah.
He'll show up as like somebody who was in your party but blacked out.
Really?
But you will not receive the best ending because he is not alive.
Oh, so it's one of those things where collecting all is...
Will receive the best ending, correct.
So that is the snooch.
What's up?
What'd it do?
Say hi to the internet.
Say hi! Natalie, since you're here... Don't make me do this. I'll turn on the webcam right now. You are so boned. No,
because then we couldn't upload the shit on YouTube.
Well,
maybe like
it's tasteful.
maybe Pornhub, but
it's tasteful, you know.
She kind of looks like she's modeling for a Calvin Klein ad.
Exactly. What's up? Are you still hungry?
Yeah.
Are you still gonna reject all my food and tell me to shut up?
I didn't tell you to shut up. I told you to shush. It's different. Shut up is rude.
Then order
it's
some
nice.
food.
I was waiting for you. You used a couple hours. I didn't know what you wanted me to get.
I don't know. Something that doesn't require me to interrupt my recording. I'm literally recording right now.
Yeah. Like we are in this. Way to like linchpin us, and she's strong arming us right now for food.
Well, I already told her she can get food. I don't know what she's...
I
Yeah.
just didn't know what you wanted to get.
I don't care. You're the one that's super hungry. I'm only mildly hungry.
Am I getting something for all of us?
You are getting something for me and you, I suppose? If you order something bigger, then you order something bigger, I guess? I don't know. Okay?
Are you using your card?
Well, yes, because you don't have anything.
Boom.
Neat.
Boom, 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 boom.
It's fine.
And we're back.
This is why all the most successful YouTubers are not married.
Shut the hell up, Marcia. I'm trying to get work done.
Yeah, that's why I'm always impressed with Aaron from Game Grumps, man.
But at the same time, Susie, she seems pretty chill in almost every situation.
Sort of. Susie kind of seems like she's not human sometimes.
In what way?
Well, she kind of reminds me of like an animated doll brought to life.
Oh yeah, she is really bubbly.
Well, she's okay. So I know it's kind of her style with the makeup and the pale skin and everything.
Adorable, by the way.
Sure, I think she's attractive.
Yeah.
But
I'm sure she's very happy. She's very
I know.
flattered. She will watch this and she'll be like, thank you.
Hey guys, I'll be completely honest with you. I don't watch a whole lot of fashion oriented stuff, but you guys into fashion and things like that, check out Mortimer on YouTube. Great channel for that type of stuff. Just it's not my thing. I'm not even a manly man. I'm just not like a fashion guy.
Yeah, I don't know. I actually didn't develop a sense of style at all until probably like halfway through like my first year of college. I just got sick of like the macho douchebags making fun of the t-shirt I was wearing whenever I wore like what I was wearing since I was in high school. Yeah, no.
Well, the thing is, I don't care if I am fashionable.
You just don't want to look horrid?
No, I don't even care about that either. I care about comfortable.
But at the same time, like, you'll go for, like flannel t-shirts and stuff like that.
Because that's comfortable.
Color does not change comfort level.
No, you said flannel.
Or like, you know
I mean,
what
I'm not a
saying,
lesbian,
like,
so I don't wear a lot of flannel.
No. Well, you kind of are.
I am the biggest male lesbian you'll ever meet.
Yeah. You.
That's a whole different bag of animals there.
You are a lesbian woman trapped in a straight man's body, so it kind of just works out.
Yeah, sort of.
Yeah.
It's weird having both genitalia, though.
You have both?
Yeah, doesn't everybody?
No!
No! Christ. I was actually...
Family Guy.
Fucking coworker last night was watching, like, top 107 mysterious Family Guy facts or some shit.
107?
Yeah, I don't understand the number of significance. I don't understand.
I mean, if it was 108, I'd be like, hey, they like Suikoden. Or, hey, that one dude died.
Yeah, it was just like, it was dumb. But it was all, like, some of the facts were kind of cool trivia things, you know, like, how the show got onto Fox or whatever, all this stuff. But some of the facts were just fucking like, he clearly came up with 70 or 80 things and then just ran out of juice, and so he filled in the rest with the garbage.
Brian is actually voiced by...
Yeah, that was one of them.
What?
Yeah. And then he was like, oh, you know, Adam West has appeared in this many episodes.
No shit!
Or like
come on!
Or like, you know, Peter's boss is played by Carrie Fisher. I'm like, cool, anybody who can read credits already knows that.
Yeah, like...
That's not a hidden
trivia.
That's not trivia. That's, I read the credits to the show I was watching.
Sometimes I stick around for the credits. Sometimes I'm like, no, YouTube. I want the credits.
I just don't care. Like, I swear to God, I always end up working with people who love, like, the top blank lists of blank.
I don't know.
The fucking plague of BuzzFeed that is.
Oh my God. I don't know. I think College Humor got it right. That BuzzFeed is, like, the popular high school girl.
Balls. Okay, I don't have... Okay, so dude, Dude.
Oh. Ah! I guess it was like a 50-50 shot.
It was like my memory. Or lack of thereof. By the way, these things are called death boars. Because they're black.
Ooh! We re-sprited them almost.
I like how in video games, especially in RPGs, if you want to make something dangerous or deadly, you reskin it black and red.
That's racist.
I know, right?
That's racist.
Or red. I said or red.
That's also racist.
That's mildly not racist.
I'm pretty sure that, anyone who's been paying attention to, like, NFL for, like, Yeah? The whole Redskins thing?
Well, yeah, but that's the actual connotation of Native Americans.
Yeah.
Being red is not... being red is communism. Like, communism is not a race. If you were a communist and you were offended, fuck you, I don't care because you're a communist.
Fucking fascists!
Like, it's just pretty fucking stupid.
Yeah. As for... Oh, God. What were we just talking about with the fucking... God damn it. I have to be one of the most spotty people when it comes to, like, remembering shit. It can be gone. It's gone, man.
Train spotting?
What?
I don't know. You said something about spotting, and I was confused.
Train... What?
Are you just...
You said train spotting. Is that even a thing?
Oh my god!
What?
Somebody fucking send this man a link in the description for the world's most essential movies to watch.
Yeah. Oh, we were talking about BuzzFeed. No shit. Alright. BuzzFeed is like the popular high school girl that pretends to be dumber to be more popular.
Oh, I savagely dislike BuzzFeed, as do most people.
Well, no, it's just that.
But it's one of those things where it's like...
They could do so much better.
Well, it's just lists of shit. But then it's lists of shit that nobody really cares about.
And not only that, but then they'll have immediately after that, they'll have like the quizzes. People take these quizzes all the damn time. Like, I did the Google Earth Day one. Because I was like, okay, what am I? What animal am I? This ought to be funny.
10 things that make you smarter. Number 1, breathing. Number 2, reading. Number 3, breathing more. Like, nobody, like, are you retarded? Like, stop.
Sleeping at all.
Yeah. It's just bad. Like, there's nothing factual to be learned there.
I don't know.
But simply listing items is not factual information.
I mean, like, sometimes I'll watch...
it's like a report card from a 3rd grader. It's just like, alright, Billy, give you a report on this book. This happened, and then this happened, and then this... Yeah, that's what you get.
Fascinating.
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 Euthanizing. What? How very euthanizing of you.
Yay! It's like the Fountain of Youth.
Oh, I remember the funniest joke from the Lost episode.
Okay.
So, what do you... Never mind. It's out of context. It doesn't make any sense. It's like being scared of Obama.
I've seen so much stupid shit on YouTube, on Facebook, all of it. I think yesterday... There are some images that, like, when people post things on Facebook, and if it's something I disagree with, I'm like, okay, let's get something straight here. And then I put in my comment and whatnot, and, I call it a day. Sometimes people post the same goddamn image, like somebody else does. You know what I do? I just, like, snip, throw it inside the comments of the next photo, and I'm like, here, just read that. You're wrong. Moving on. But
I don't know. You're getting kind of militant on on Facebook.
Well, it's absolutely ridiculous.
All right, so we're at a boss here. This guy is a
demon crotch.
Well, he's gigantus. He can't. Hey, why are you laughing at gigantus, man? He's got a gigantic problem.
He could literally tongue punch your mom's fart box.
Well, not only does he have, like, is he a dude on top of a dude, like, in the weirdest scissor formation ever. But he's like holding like bell weights from like
behind his
the
shoulders,
1920s.
like he's working on his those are his triceps, right?
Potentially, I'm not sure.
Perhaps. I don't know.
So he flips upside down and throws a ring of fire at me.
Honestly, it looks like that guy should be on top like all the time. I'm actually more scared.
Oh, what? You're not afraid of the grandpa top?
Actually, like, no, he terrifies me more, because if the demon dude is scared of him, how fucking terrifying is that dude?
No, the demon dude just likes to be, like, bottom. He's power bottom, man.
Power bottom. Also, what's the need for the belt?
To separate the two halves? It's like
that
a human centipede type of thing.
Oh, that's gross. Did you see what there was the trailer for the third one, or maybe it's released by now? I have not paid attention.
Not keeping up with movies after you fucking totally don't know what Train Spotting is? That just
I'm sorry. I'm sorry that we don't have the exact same movie experience.
Yeah, but that's like a big thing. Like,
you haven't even named the movie, so I still...
It's called Train Spotting!
Oh,
like,
the name of the movie is...
That's literally the name of the fucking movie!
I'm sorry! For fuck's sake! Anyways.
Alright, we killed Two-Side Grandpa Demon.
God damn it. God damn it.
Wait, you don't like Two-Side Grandpa Demon?
He's just so fucking... Well, I'll give him this. They're creative.
No, that wasn't even creative, man. I don't even know it. That's one of the more embarrassing bosses in this game. Is like, well, there's one that's even worse for sure. There's one boss where we're gonna get to towards the end of the game, and we're gonna get there, and you're gonna be like, "What the fuck are you fighting?" And I'm gonna look at you with all honesty and sincerity in my face and be like, "We're fighting exactly what you see."
I was expecting you to go,
No. It's embarrassing. It's embarrassing.
Just let me know when we get there.
No, you will know. You will know. You will be like, wow, this is fucking ridiculous.
Either that, or I will be completely, like, numbed by this entire recording, and I'll be like, is it in yet?
Okay.
What?
You always gotta go with the gay jokes.
Are
you trying to tell me something? Yeah, secret agenda that I don't know about.
You know me, man. I'm all about that life. Never dated a dude in my life. Clearly gay.
Well, maybe that's the problem. Maybe that's why your relationships don't work.
But this one is.
Sort of.
Come on, Beauty.
Your relationship is to chicken what is to chicken. Wow, totally fucked that one up.
Yeah.
Good night, ladies and gentlemen. I'm out of here.
Yeah.
Your relationship is to relationships what KFC is to chicken. That's what I was trying to say. Like they call it a relationship, but really.
Actually, next weekend I'm going to be renting a car and running down there. Since
how about you just buy a car, you bum, instead of using mine all the time?
Okay, you have to have money to buy a car.
Maybe you should save some money.
I have been saving money, and actually I've been doing a pretty decent job over the last couple months. Have you noticed that, not over the last couple months, but over this paycheck, it's worked out pretty fine. I was actually able to save $200 from this check and just put it away and not touch it.
Look, here's my statement to that. You can take it whatever value you want. You're the only person in this house who has boxes show up for them. Just saying.
And guess what? The boxes stopped showing up over this paycheck. I'm like, you know what? Maybe there are things more important than the little trinkets, okay?
Maybe you just quit paying for overnight delivery.
See, I would, but I'm not patient.
I also look around your fucking room and I just see stacks of wheels.
Wheels? Oh, yeah.
Which is both nightmare-inducing and funny at the same time.
I don't know. I have a hobby, and I've put too much money in it recently. Honestly, I've reached the point where I'm like, okay, I have everything that I want for this.
His by the way, his hobby, to clarify, is he's trying to be Tony Hawk, the pro skater.
No. Tricks are for kids. I like longboarding.
Tricks are for kids.
Yes. All I want to do is just kind of go cruising around.
You calling Tony Hawk a kid?
No. That guy.
Tony Hawk will fuck you up.
He has blown out his knees years ago, like South Park style.
You wish you blew out something, right? You fucking queer. No.
You honestly always have to go for the gay joke every time.
Well, I feel like if you don't go for it, I have to, because now it's unexpected. Like it's a...
Like there's a gay vacuum or something?
There is a gay vacuum.
And it just has to be filled.
It just constantly sucks.
Oh, dude. Okay, so I was talking about Silicon Valley inside the Lost episode.
Episode.
Yeah, god damn it.
Rest in peace.
That was actually one of my favorites, and it's just not here anymore. Silicon Valley, by the way, if anyone wants to watch it, absolutely great show. Great if you're a nerd. Great.
By the way, the Lost episode wasn't that great, but I like this perpetuation that it was the best episode ever.
Shut up! I'm trying to create a legend.
It's kind of like the greatest song in the world, Tenacious D. Couldn't remember the greatest song in the world.
Anyways,
this is just a tribute.
No, so
Silicon Valley.
Yes. For that show, it's done by Mike Judge, and say what you will about Mike Judge, he did something right this time. He hired a Stanford University professor, PhD and all, to... pretty huge dick! Which would actually be in context. What they did is that they invited this professor in and was like, okay, so we have a joke lined up for the show and we need some consultation. The joke is that we're trying to theorize how fast, because we're going to lose this competition inside the show or whatever, we need to find out how fast we could jerk off every dude in the room in 10 minutes. In an auditorium full of nerds. And so, basically, the guy is like, and then so, like, he had, like, 2 consultants working on this. They ended up writing a paper on tip-to-tip efficiency. Where they actually derive mathematical formulas to basically find the fastest way to do it mathematically. And they show it inside the show. It's fucking hilarious, and there is a paper, and it's gotten peer reviews and response letters saying that, like, from other professors saying that they could do it faster. And so, like, they even talk about, like, the D2F, or dick to floor ratio. And if one dude's long enough, then he can angle up, and we'll just call that theta D, the angle there. And it's just fucking hilarious. You want to talk about possibly one of the best, like, dick jokes of all time? This might just be one of them. Hell, I'll put the link inside the description. Why not?
By the way, check that out.
And do the Harlem.
Alright, so, I want to point out something that you may not notice about me, but I don't listen to what most people say. There's a little kid blocking the steps, motherfucker. Okay.
Try to tell me something? No.
So you started on your whole thing about fucking boners or whatever, and I wasn't listening to any of it. And then all of a sudden, it was like an auditorium of people jerking off, and
you just came back.
I came back, and I was lost. You'd been talking for 10 seconds. I had tuned out those 10 seconds, and I came back into auditorium of people jerking off.
No. So, Silicon Valley, Mike Judge.
I got all that. Yeah. Why are they jerking people off?
Because they think they're going to lose this competition. So they're like, man...
What competition has people jerking each other off?
You have to watch the goddamn show! I was just kind of creating like a quick pretense to not do any spoilers because I like the show. However, the joke is fucking on point and it's way over the top. What ended up being created out of it was fucking hilarious, as it was educational.
Okie dokie, artichoke.
Well, it's basically a bunch of like computer science nerds talking about how fast they could do it. So they were deriving the formula inside the show, and it's very funny. You've made me explain it for far too long. I think I've been played.
A little bit. I was just trying to fill time talking. So we return back to Dwarf Village, prove that we could break into the vault. The dwarf guy's like, alright, we'll help you out. And that's where we're going to leave off. We're going to take a little breaky poo and come back with the next episode. Anything to leave us with there, Captain Jerk Off the Auditorium?